I've interviewed a lot of duos and met a lot of DJ duos over the years. Did you guys meet before you were both into music, or were you guys both pursuing it individually?
Well, originally we met working for like a promotion company in town here.
Yeah, like selling tickets and promoting
So
shows.
at that point, I'd already taken a course to do music production.
Okay.
Brandon was already doing his thing. We kind of just were homies just through this promotion company and just all like music. But I don't know how long probably a couple of years doing that before we decided to do this.
We didn't even decide to do this at first. We're like messing around in the studio. We'd both come into the studio one day. There was another guy here before, and then we'd like both work on a track with him. He was the guy that originally owned this place.
Yeah.
And before we ended up taking it over. And then yeah, Jake and I just started working on music, and then like the first day we ended up doing something. It ended up coming out really sweet, and then made another one, then made another one, and made another one. I remember
you went to BPM in Mexico, and when Brandon came back from that, he was like all in on the rollers. So
yeah, I was still doing dubstep then. I was still doing bass music, and then I was trying to do like a cross between bass music and house. And then I went down, saw Solomon in the city square. Went and saw Marco Carolla in the jungle. Loco Dice. After that, everything changed.
No turning back.
No.
So what made you guys actually want to like start Broken Future though? Do you remember? Because I mean, you could have just made tracks together, right? But forming a duo and building a brand is a whole nother thing.
I honestly don't remember.
No, I don't know. It was just like
it's all right, bro.
We both realized we had similar taste, and the stuff we were making in the studio was clicking. So it was just like, let's just keep going with it.
Yeah. Well, what's the story behind the name Broken Future though? I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me knowing you guys.
I think originally we were trying to
be more conceptual with it for sure.
I think the kind of like aesthetic was more like Blade Runner, like cyberpunk type kind of aesthetic and stuff. And
we're sitting there like mulling over ideas. And we're like, we want to be like this sort of like dystopic, like broken future sort of like imagery. And then we're like, Broken Future.
Yes.
Check to see if anything else had that. It was like nothing had it. So it's fucking kind of catchy.
Yeah, it just kind of came up organically when we were brainstorming, and
it was kind of there.
That's it. We just ran with it, man.
Dude, everything about you guys is meant to be. I fucking love it. I got chills.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, it's incredible. But so you were making dubstep. Jake, what were you making?
So when I took my course for music production, my teacher that I had, like all of his stuff that he would teach us with, he would make little house songs and shit.
Yeah.
So that like really influenced me too. Obviously growing up in British Columbia, the bass music is a huge thing here.
Huge.
So of course like that always has influenced me. But for whatever reason, the teacher I had would always make house music and stuff, and so I would kind of try and emulate that, and it really kind of got me to dive deeper into it. And I kind of just decided that's what I wanted to make, and that was it. And pretty much from the start, that's what I've been doing.
It's amazing.
House music is a really easy starter genre.
Yeah.
A really hard master genre.
Well said.
Yeah.
So true. You can absolutely, in the beginning, you literally just drag samples, same BPM, get your loops going, right? It's so exciting. You're like, fuck, I just made a track.
Yeah.
But then you realize can be tough to be unique when in the beginning it's not easy, right? Like there's no right word for it, but it's easy to have fun in the beginning as opposed to if I went in, tried to make I literally could never make trap or dubstep in the beginning days, right?
Yeah.
It's a different game. But 4 on the Floor,
we've definitely taken like influence from the bass kind of sound design and tried to implement that into the house stuff too, because we like all the crazy gnarly wobbles and the crazy shit like that too. But to try and like implement that into tech house like in a tasteful way,
and especially like cool. for myself, like with Sherm, for example, like. When I was doing dubstep, I learned every in and out of that plugin, every little secret that like now it's like, if I get an idea for a sound to make, it's like, can just make it on the spot. And
so Sherm is your go-to then?
One of them. Yeah.
We got a secret plug-in for the bass lines.
Oh yeah.
That we've been telling all the homies about.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Well, we'll tell you. We'll tell you in private.
We'll tell you after.
Yeah. It's a super basic. I mean, it's literally just like a super basic analog plugin from like the mid 2000s, like 2007, I think is like the date on it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And it's
Just
all it does.
Thick, man.
It almost just sounds like a little Moog. Like it's like the best representation of like the sound of like an analog.
Yeah.
It's so simple. You have one oscillator and you've got a filter and you've got like the envelopes. Like it's just that.
It's super basic. It's like very old school looking and simple, but it's very like for
it looks like it could be made on MS DOS.
Oh. I need it, bro. Less is more.
I mean, I don't care about giving up the name. Like,
do it. Tell the people, man. We got a lot of producers out there.
Plug.
It's a free
like 10 years ago at least. All right. Yeah. But if you guys really want to nerd out on that, it's called Mantis 307.
Yeah.
Free plugin. Go find it.
Yeah.
Steven's been trying to get on it.
Yeah.
He can't get it to work on his laptop and he's pissed about it.
Oh, I mean, I swear it was written in MS DOS. Like
too old.
It's so old. But the sound on it, like it took me a while to like buy into it because Jake's like, oh, I got Mantis. Like it sounds. I'm like, it's fucking from the 2000s. Like get out of here. And then with it, like it just for the low end, like it just has such a clean low end, like you get from sampling like hardware, like an analog synth.
Yeah, for sure.
You get it in a VST because it's so light. It's so light on the CPU that it can like really.
Oh
really
damn!
A solid
and
sound.
We've tried making different bass patches, and then every time we'll just try it with Mantis now.
Yeah,
and we'll plug that, and we're like,
and it works.
If we need more character on, like the mid level, because I mean it's just a simple saw wave. But if we need more character on the mid level, let's layer something on. Like you can layer a Sherm on the mid layer, and all of a sudden it becomes like a super wide, complex bass.
So does it have any like actual like low end built into it, or is it just like the actual like pluck?
It's just the oscillator.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it really gives you the room to like build upon it.
Yeah. I mean, you can get like there's high end on it too. Like it's a full frequency, but it's basically just a saw wave.
Damn.
Like a lot of like these plucky kind of bass lines that we're making are all from Mantis, just with the filter envelope and just adjusting it. It's like whatever the best is always the best thing for workflow and everything. Stick with the things and just keep the workflow moving. And
I think
for whatever reason,
I think we've used the same kick on like the last 10 tracks,
which is fine, dude.
So fine. If you need some dick, you add, but like all your top layers and stuff have different textures for like the mid and high frequencies on your kick drum. So like it sounds different every time, but that low thump, like you find a good low thump that works, you just take it and ride it. I know Don't Blink does the same thing. I was watching one of their videos. They're like, yeah, we use the same kick in every song.
Hey, what's up? And thanks for watching that video. You looking for more content now? I got your back. Go to my YouTube channel right now, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on all notifications so you never miss any upcoming exclusive artist interviews, Sherm in the Booth clips, new music, live sets, and more. This is your one-stop shop for everything electronic music. Cheers.